Hello class, my name is Miss Denton and today we are going to be going over the Boston Tea Party. Now, when I say party, most of you guys are going to be thinking it's a fun gathering. There's people, there's music, dancing, maybe even some food. It's just an overall fun time. Well, the Boston Tea Party was actually quite the opposite. It was a political protest by the American colonies. So today we're going to be going over what led up to the Boston Tea Party, what exactly happened during the Boston Tea Party, and what happened after. So, what events led up to the Boston Tea Party? Well, Britain was taxing a lot of things that the American colonies just thought were not fair. They didn't agree with it. Paper was being taxed, tea was being taxed, sugar was being taxed, a lot of things. And the Britain placed the Tea Act of 1773, which taxed tea coming from the East India Trading Company. And the colonists were told that they could only purchase tea from this company, so they had no choice but to be taxed. How would you feel if when you came into my classroom, I told you you couldn't use a pencil, you couldn't use your friend's pencil, the only pencil you could use was the pencil that I have? And every time you wanted to use that pencil, you had to pay me 1 dime. That would make you kind of angry. And the colonists were angry. Not because of the tax being placed, but because they felt they didn't have a say in it. No taxation without representation. That was their whole phrase during this protest. The colonists wanted to show that they deserve a say. And that's when they came up with the Boston Tea Party. So what exactly happened during the Boston Tea Party? Well, it was a key part of the American Revolution. A secret society known as the Sons of Liberty started the protest. They all disguised themselves as Native Americans and secretly boarded the ships. There were 3 ships delivering giant chests of tea. They took these chests and threw them into the sea. They were destroyed. No good. 342 chests of tea were destroyed. That's a lot of tea. So obviously this created a lot of tension. And what happened after? What did that cause? Well, the British government closed down that port. They sent the Navy out to patrol that area and nobody was let in or out. This made a lot of people angry. They felt it was an unfair punishment because only a small group of people were a part of destroying that tea. This made tensions grow and was a major trigger for the American Revolution, which we'll cover more next week. So basically, the Boston Tea Party was because the colonists felt they had no representation. They wanted to be seen, so they destroyed the tea. And this made tensions grow higher than they'd ever been and led up to the American Revolution. So I just really want you guys to think about how the colonists were feeling about having no say in anything and how you would have reacted. And that's what I want you to take away is I just really want you to get into the colonists' minds. And that's the Boston Tea Party.